Halloween, a night of costumes, candy, and spooky delights, has a rich history. Its origins trace back to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain. The Celts celebrated their new year on November 1st. This marked the end of summer and the beginning of winter. They believed the boundary between the living and the dead blurred during this time. On October 31st, they celebrated with bonfires and feasts. Samhain was a time of both celebration and solemnity. The Celts would gather to give thanks for the harvest and to ask for the gods' protection during the coming winter. They would light bonfires on hilltops as a beacon to guide the spirits of the dead back to the other world. These fires also served as a symbol of purification and renewal. The Celts believed that the veil between the worlds was at its thinnest during Samhain. This meant that spirits could more easily cross over into the realm of the living. It was a time when divination and fortune-telling were believed to be particularly potent. People would often consult with druids, the Celtic priests, for guidance and insights into the future. To appease the spirits and avoid any misfortune, the Celts would often leave offerings of food and drink. They would also disguise themselves in costumes, often made of animal skins and heads, to ward off any malevolent spirits. These costumes were meant to confuse the spirits, making them believe that the living were also part of the other world. As Christianity spread throughout Europe, it encountered existing pagan beliefs. The Church often sought to incorporate these traditions into Christian doctrine. This allowed for a smoother transition to the new faith. In the 8th century, Pope Gregory IV designated November 1st as All Saints' Day. This coincided with the Celtic festival of Samhain. The Church chose this date to help convert the Celtic people. By associating a pagan holiday with a Christian one, the Church eased the transition. Section 4. A Tapestry of Traditions, Halloween's Evolving Identity. Over the centuries, Halloween evolved, blending Celtic customs with Christian traditions and incorporating new influences along the way. The holiday traveled across the Atlantic with European immigrants to America, where it eventually flourished into the widely celebrated event it is today. During the Middle Ages, Halloween became associated with witchcraft and the supernatural. The belief in witches was widespread, and Halloween was seen as a time when they were particularly powerful. People would often tell stories of witches flying through the night on broomsticks, casting spells, and causing mischief. In the 19th century, Halloween underwent a significant transformation in America. Influenced by the Romantic movement, it became more about community and less about warding off evil spirits. The practice of trick-or-treating emerged, with children going door to door in costumes, asking for treats. Section 5. Modern Debates, Navigating Halloween's Complexities. Despite its widespread popularity, Halloween has been the subject of debate, particularly within Christian communities. Some Christians embrace the holiday as a harmless opportunity for fun and fellowship. They might participate in costume parties, carve pumpkins, and hand out candy to trick-or-treaters. However, other Christians express concerns about Halloween's origins and its association with paganism, witchcraft, and the occult. They argue that the holiday's focus on ghosts, goblins, and other supernatural beings trivializes the spiritual realm and could even be seen as promoting the demonic. These concerns have led some churches to offer alternative celebrations, such as harvest festivals or All Saints parties. These events aim to provide a safe and wholesome environment for children and families, often featuring games, food, and costumes that emphasize biblical themes. Section 6. Halloween Today, a secular celebration with diverse meanings. In contemporary society, Halloween has largely shed its religious connotations and become a secular, commercialized event. It is a time for costume parties, haunted houses, and trick-or-treating. The holiday generates billions of dollars in revenue annually through the sale of costumes, decorations, candy, and other Halloween-themed merchandise. Despite its commercialization, Halloween continues to hold different meanings for different people. For many, it is simply a fun and festive occasion, a chance to indulge in spooky delights and celebrate the season. Children eagerly anticipate dressing up in costumes and collecting candy, while adults might enjoy decorating their homes, attending parties, or watching horror movies. For others, Halloween retains a sense of mystery and intrigue. Some people might use the occasion to explore their fascination with the supernatural, whether through ghost tours, tarot card readings, or other forms of divination. Halloween provides a safe and socially acceptable context for engaging with these themes, even if they are not taken seriously.